Fall for peace.
Oh, so you know, cause we're different, it don't mean we can't unite. For the game, do it right. Whether you win or lose, no matter your type or your kind, we can make it a better place. So play the game, share the love, let them know say we get what we want.
Unity, love and peace on the field. One ball, one love, one goal. Even if the team different, but the aim in the game not the same. Let peace play a role.
Make we raise with glass and toast for the gift of life. Connect to the power, bring peace alive. The only race, not the human race. Running to the finish is a victory. Anytime we align. Go!
One game.
Listen to the song. We are making history. You can sing along. Don't fight. Go with the noise, yeah. This moment is all we are. We will give it all. Everybody say,
follow me, listen to the song. We're making history. You can sing along. Don't fight the feelings. Go with the noise. This moment is all we have. We will give it all.
No matter your position,
Let's all play one formation.
global citizens, one people, one nation.
The goal is peace. We are all goalkeepers. Defend the fight and bring the globe needs us.
We only get one shot, take up for the team. Peace is the trophy, we going for the win.
So ready, make you sign up. Set for the lineup.
Go with the ref, blow the first whistle till it's time up.
One game.
Everybody, let's go.
One game, one people.
One goal. Let's all unite.
one game, one people.
If you check on me, you go see, say, we are better together.
All right, welcome to another edition of the Marks Tribune Salone Sports Show, where they come to you every Sunday this hour, and we want to welcome we viewers them across the world. Well, today we get lots for discuss, but our main topic will be on cricket, as lots of issues that happen within the association with allegations of corruption. One party they say about $142,000 missing and unaccounted for, and the chairman they say no, not to say happen. Well, we'll get from the chairman as the wait time for join me, and also Jerome Ibrahim will go join me for do some analysis on the Salone Premier League and plenty more on other sports, them especially international sports. But with me first, me want to go start, and we will come and make sure so them people and they join me, and probably we'll get Emmanuel Pessima live from Freetown Online for tell me more about cricket as well. But before that, you also get the opportunity for be part of the show and have you say, and also we get a giveaway where we go give 200,000 each to 5 people as we own Eid celebration. although Eid not tomorrow as we understand, but that's now our own way of saying Eid Mubarak. So stay tuned with we share the live and make we get more people for watch we. Then I will come and give you the link for send you hashtag we go make you qualify for the draw. So remember we dey give 5 people 200,000 each, and that's now we on Eid. And shortly me guest then go join me, but before then come make we just take this short video for Michael Jones Jr. where na a player where they play soccer in America, na Sierra Leonean, and this na the life of Michael Jones. All right, I try for bring the video. Michael.
A small village called Shenge in Sierra Leone, West Coast, Africa. I have 7 siblings, and my dad used to work in rice farm to take care of all of us, and it was just a way of living in the village. In 2009, September 8th, my life was changed. In the middle of the night, we woke up to a phone call saying the boat that left the village had capsized in the middle of the sea. And that was my father and my aunt and my cousin, and with all their goods, and there was a lot of soda that was in the boat with them. So with the waves hitting both sides of the boat, end up splitting the boat in two, and the soda in there exploded in the middle of the sea. So that contaminated the water and killed most of the people that were in the boat. So after my dad passed away, maybe 3 or 4 weeks later, the orphanage that was started by Erica Rust heard about the incident that happened in the village. So they sent people out there to investigate more about the incident, what caused it, and they went and talked to the families. The parents died in the boat accident, and they said, we would like to help yours out if you are willing. And then my mom and my uncles all talked about it, saying we won't be able to financially support everybody, so we have to find a way to get them into the orphanage for them to have a better life. Life in the orphanage, it was very difficult because we have caregivers in the orphanage, but we also have to help oversee our little siblings. With your little siblings, you have to protect them also, so you always have to stand up for them. And the caregivers in the orphanage used to always almost like poke at us, saying, you guys are a big family, you guys will never be able to get adopted all together. There's no lady that, or there's no people in the States that wants a big family like that. So we were in the orphanage for 3 years, but after a year of being in the orphanage, that's when Haley came into the picture, my mom. She went there to visit. She had all the name tag of all of us on her shirt, and so you just go find whoever have your name tag as they are coming, because we have to welcome them into the orphanage. And then we saw all those pens on her shirt, and then we were like, oh my goodness, this lady is really wanting to sponsor all of us. And then she was like, yes, we would like to sponsor all of you guys. And then she just kept coming back, and she was really a mother to us. Just the affection she shows. She's like, I didn't give birth to you guys, but I really love being around you guys. And she just cares so much about us. We just fall in love with her. And then my dad came in 2011 to visit the orphanage, and then with him too, we just fall in love with him. Later on, I think a year and a half later, that's when they started talking more about adoption. And then when mom talked about wanting to adopt all of us, we just started crying, because the emotions of all the aunties or all the caregivers telling us we're not going to get adopted all together, we're like, it's not you guys that have the saying in this, it's God who is going to see us through, and whatever God's plan was for us, that's what's going to happen. So we left the orphanage that night when mom and dad said, we're coming home. She gave us the paper that gave you your name and then what it meant. And then so with that, we were like, wow, that is so cool that you guys were able to pick names from the Bible, and My mom said since I was the leader of the family, they gave me the name Michael as Angel Michael, protecting the flocks. And also my dad's name is Michael, so there's nothing better than that. So I'm just modeling after my dad. So it's really cool to know where my name come from and like the role that I played in my siblings' life. Soccer have always been a big inspiration of mine because growing up, that's the only sport I knew how to play and really enjoyed it. Came to the States, went to Grace Christian Academy, was there for 3 years, and then just talking to Coach Levy, through that I just felt comfortable with him and things really started flowing just from him interacting with my high school team, and we just built that bond together. And then my junior year, he invited me to come up here and train with the guys and giving me a tour of Trevecca. And then after that, I just fell in love with the university. And every single day in the locker room, we would do a Bible study before we even get on the field, which was huge just to see the big picture of it's not all about soccer. Soccer is a form of worship, so you have to use what God have given to you to glorify Him in the game. Always know that it doesn't matter what you are going through. Christ, once you have Him in the center of everything, things will fall in its place. So I feel like all what I went through was a preparation for what God has for me in the future. I'm just like, God, you brought me from the bushes of Sierra Leone, and you are not going to leave me now in the desert or in whatever situation I'm in now. I'm just going to fully trust you and let you lead my path. In Philippians, it talk about the joy of the Lord is my strength. Just know the joy of the Lord, and the Lord is always going to be by your side. And in James 4:8 says, draw near to me and I will draw near to you. So just knowing the more you come closer to God as a friend and just talking to Him through the things you're going through, then He's going to come in your weakness trying to lift you up.
All right, that's now the voice of Michael Jones, player with Sierra Leone, they play in soccer, in professional soccer in America. One for wish all the best, and same way so they study one of the unis. Well, and the show they carry on, and I see Jerome don't join me now. Welcome, Jerome. Welcome to the show, Jerome.
Yes, Maggie, good morning. Good morning everywhere. Outside in at the wall. I don't know all they do.
Okay. There with Jerome, and we still wait for the chairman for cricket for join we, and we get Emmanuel Pesima already on the standby also for talk to we. But like I say, we they give 1 million leons away today, and just you they see the ticker the school, enter Eid hashtag Eid, and you get opportunity for be part of the draw, and then we go give 5 people. I will go share the money among 5 people, but please share the live far and wide, and the more we get more people, then we go to the first draw, and then we continue the second, third, fourth, and fifth. But in the meantime, Jerome, I think you don't follow the video where they play now. Michael, now one of the young Sierra Leonean players where they playing football. Now America, I sent me this video and it very touching, and they look forward for get a professional career not only in America but see if you can forward that in Europe, and also get opportunity for play for in country in Sierra Leone.
Mhm. Yes, I follow the video. Now that as I say, it's a good thing that all we young talents they try for move forward. They all spread out around the country, around the continent, and they're ready for moving their career further. They're not only one play for Salone and then stop there. No, they're ready for move further. And I watched the video. It's a heart touching video though, not tough video. And I want to wish them good luck and make it be successful and anything in successful way you do, we Sierra Leoneans and they will be proud of them.
All right. Let we continue to talk about the young players the way they play abroad, especially like players like Michael. We get a lot of players and now from when the team qualify for the AFCON, then see performance. A lot of players on they come out for link themselves with Sierra Leone, and the story where Michael gets very much interesting, and we dey see more players them also they come on board. You think say the Nations Cup in participation one for Salone gets a role for playing this?
Yes, the Nations Cup, and not only the Nations Cup. I think from when Kista come, will be the call young players and young talents and at the team. I think say it get a huge role. Whereas also Salone go represent the Nations Cup. Salone don't show them flag the Nations Cup. They don't raise the bar high. So everybody they try for show interest now. They try for put their talents on the table for play for Salon, which is a good thing, which get for help we a lot because we need now the future we need the young stars there, we need the young players there for the national team. You dey see every team where they build their team, that they build their team towards the young players then towards the future. If you look some like the Canada, the USA, the other even Mexico, they don't begin do that day, and other African continents and too they don't begin use their young players and too for the future, which is good. So when we young players there, they're ready for can play for we, and then when they're ready for make for raise the bar high, it's a good thing for we. It's a good thing for the country as well.
Okay. So, what do you think now for be the role of the FA in this situation, getting the young players? Remind you, we get heaps of young players as well, also inside Sierra Leone, where they play the local leagues, and now we see the Western area female football they go on. We see the likes of FC London dominate. FC Cologne female team don't dominate because when we talk about the male, we not forget about the female players them. And we see they announce a board for female league, then beep, 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 but to not see it, nothing. Maybe they wait for the Western area league for end, then they start.
Yeah. The future of the SLFA right now, what they for do is, I mean, they need for go to scout the young players there. They need for start from for build from the young, from the grassroots. Now, say from the grassroots, from the academies, from like from the school. We got to start from the school too. Players then they at the schools then. We need for start for that school league whenever they make. I don't know if they still continue. They need for connect and they need for connect sport and the school together. That's where the talents come from. Connect school and sport together. The young ones that were in our school, they want play sports. While they want play sports, they for combine that with the academics works the way they do. So I think say the Minister of Sports and the Minister of Education they get something for do as well. Likewise, the SLFA too for young talents there. They need for go all out. They need for start for the scouts with young talents abroad. They need for start for scouts with young talents as well within our salon. So they get a huge goal for play.
Okay, Jerome, keep on staying with us. I see people in the comment section they already done they sending the hashtag for the giveaway. But you get for participating in the show, send we you what you take about the thing that we discuss about. And not only come and say it, just they should say maybe not for the giveaway there, but share the video as we get a lot of people will go on for be part of it as well and make we get more people on board, then we go do the draw. But in the meantime, we get about 4 people who don't enter for the draw, and we need more, maybe more than 15 or so. Then we can do the first draw. We dey continue with the show, and like I say, we dey wait for the chairman of the cricket board for join we. Hopefully, if he don't accept for join the show today, and we still dey wait for him. But in the meantime, Jerome, let we look at we players the way they play abroad, as we see some of them games and just done and some of them play yesterday as well. We see Usman Kake being get about 18 minutes of action for QPR inside, then 3-1 away, then 3-1 home defeat to Sheffield United FC in the English Championship. And we see Amadou Bakayoko enjoy 66 minutes of action in Bolton Wanderers, the 4-2 win against Fleetwood Town in the English League One. And he also be provide an assist for Dion Charles. Augustus Carbo enjoy 46 minutes of action inside Coton and 3-3 draw with Podonon Calcio in the Italian Serie B. Christian Conte enjoyed 69 minutes of action and provide 2 assists inside FC Dordrecht, then 3-2 win over FC Volendam na the Dutch second division league. And Usman Koroma enjoyed 56 minutes of action inside Aris Limassol, a 1-1 draw away to Paphos FC in the Cyprus First Division Championship. And Daniel Francis, the defender, enjoyed full 90 minutes of action inside in 2-1 home win over SV Roding Osin in the German Regional League West League. Michael Cabo come inside as substitute now the 64 minutes as inside Gaias lost 3-1 away to um Anglenholms FF, now the Swedish Division 1, and Kai Kamara been coming as a 74-minute substitute, now the um, MLS for CF Montreal inside and 2-1 win against Atlanta United. And just few hours ago, we see Issa Kalon also inside being get 3-3 draw inside the match where they play against even na the Dutch Eredivisie as they draw 3-3. So this now some of the results. A lot of other players then play also Jerome, but this now the results so far for we players. Some of the players that we get match time this weekend.
Yeah, the most surprising one for me now the fact that Montreal beat Atlanta. Is that right?
Yeah,
Come on, team they beat Atlanta.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Them beat them
surprising for me
2-1.
because
Why?
Atlanta they get good players there. Most of them players there, and they keep buying at the English Premier League, and they get like a good owner, good stadium. They're not like the Man City as well. Even though Man City they get their own team now, so in New York City. But some of the players then at least they get some minutes now. Whereas earlier they don't be they get some minutes before most of the players then like the Usman Kake, be they get like for more common nations couple you go keep your be they get that much minutes for play. So at least they get some minutes. Even the team not even get for qualify for not get for go na the not get for kind of the Premier League. It's for go then go down, then all they compete. Um Yeah, so
Yeah,
I just want to let the players there, let them all keep up their form there, then they get a minutes and then they keep up their form there. When the time reach, kids get forget a headache for choosing players there.
yeah, because we get because it's almost May now to the May 1st. Who want for say happy new month to we has them out there. But to the May 1st and Sierra Leone will ever play them first AFCON qualifier match against Nigeria. Now the group A inside this month. So looking at the players them, Kweku Davis being there a bench inside win, but to be in a bench, start at all. So you see how the players them they play and the confidence building, and they talk about who that gets minutes will get the opportunity for playing. We see the new set of players them as well where Kista be done scout and bring in for play friendly matches. What do you think about the process itself? How for make sure so we keep them players there?
Uh, I mean, we know say some of the players that we pick, they get for stay. We pick earlier, they get for stay because they only for join as a team and know each other. They only for know how they play, who's kind of run they make, whether for pass the ball to win, make this run. So some of them players there, so whether they get enough minutes or not, they get for the national team. And but it's good for them whether they get match fitness, whether they get some minutes, where you get for helping them out in the future for them, whether they play for the country, just in case of cramp or any injury fitness level, the fitness level need for they ready because when they get for camp for the competition for Salone, not to low level of intensity they get for me. They get for me a high level of intensity. They get for play against teams then like Nigeria, teams then like Guinea Bissau, where we say na high level of intensity teams then. So when they get a match fitness they also it good for the way they get some minutes, they help it out. And I believe say in the future, if Kista pick them, it get for go well for them.
All right. We will come back to that and looking at we home league later on in the show. But let's just check. Maybe we will do the first draw and see how we go. We get 8 people where don't already send the hashtag, but we dey look at more people who send hashtag. Then we will go ahead and do the draw itself. At the moment, we just get about 8 people. Now the board. So if you can continue for send your hashtag and make sure you send them once because not only once you go send them for win, and then we go do the draw. So you go be part of the one that we go win the 200,000. Maybe you go be the first person, but in the meantime, Jerome, we got a lot of people where they watch with today and when they do the giveaway for the Ramadan because we do this as well in Christmas. We share jersey, we share cash, and we
Right.
just say we for do the same thing as well at this particular time. We still dey wait for the chairman for cricket for January. If you're not January, we'll go talk to Emmanuel Pesima, and then we will move on with the show. But basically, as we don't get 10 people and now on the board, we don't join the giveaway. Um, but people need for share the live as well because the more you share, the more we get more people with the view it, and there's a good opportunity for win. Let me just go and do the first draw, and then I'll come back and talk to you. All right, we first winner na Ansupi Aliu. We happen for be the first winner for the 200,000. No worry, we get we get
Still get
800,000 more
more.
for share, more money
Mhm.
there for share. So all you need for do share the live and be part of the show. You must be maybe you will be the next winner. So we get more people way there with we. So we go take answer in details and then we will get on to them after the show or you get on to we. Let me just put answer in details. This show particularly we do have for just bless people them out there for the Ramadan. So answer you win 200,000 leons, 800,000 more for share. And I think say answer that's not your Ramadan bonanza. All right, then the show still they gone and we go reset the giveaway again and make sure say you be part of as a very much important because we want to give everybody opportunity for win. I don't reset them back and I they change the setting this time around. So the old people are not they're not go there. The room. So as we dey talk, somebody they say we dey talk look at some of the players them way we dey expect say go be available maybe in the next qualification or even in this one. And other than some of the players the way you don't I mark.
Um, well, I think say Kakama they come back. So I might come say they come back. I think there's somebody to go talk to her for come back. So he they come back. And then obviously um Stephen Coker they come. And we know say Usman Kake, Fabianski they come. I don't know what's up with her this time. Maybe injured, but he they come. I lost just no more. Half of that 11, that first 11, we're going to Nations Cup. They come mix with some young stars there. So I think Soki star. I think Seki star get for do. So half of that first 11, they come back. And let me say like 90% of that first 11 they come back with some
Okay.
mix with some young players then.
All right. We still dey keep on for do the giveaway, but share the video. We get more cash for share. All right, Jerome. There's a very important issue where we get for Canton we attention to where now cricket. Lot of confusion there within the association and claims, counter claims, people they talk this and they talk that. And a lot of people on they raise allegation, even people within the board, people already within the board, they raise allegations say corruption in the association and about 142,000 US dollars where they misappropriate, where they not account for. especially the
Right.
last board and up to now, the one they wake because they make election last year, and since that
Mm-hmm.
election they nobody not give account. The old board not give account to the new board of waiting then do how they spend money. Maybe they come from the International Cricket Council and or committee or whatsoever, and complaints a lot they come in and people they look at them say it's a one-man show and this money they don't eat them. So the questions on the ask, although the chairman on the debunk that say the association no eats that kind of money they at all, they spend on this, they use them for pay salary, they use them for female cricket for travel, male cricket for travel, and give their allowance because government not give them money. But the people where they around the cricket association believe say some fraud happen now the association.
Well, if I be good lady chairman, if I be kind of his life so he can answer this question for himself because we get the word from the horse's mouth instead. Um, things that they don't they go on per Salone sports coming from like everywhere, all time the sport department. They go on, nobody know they get answer. It's high time somebody then at these institutions then if they responsible for waiting they go on now with institutions. When something go wrong, you go see Danny go say, go ask Danny, not to me, oh, not to me get for answer. Go ask Danny. No. One person need for day we responsible for everything will go wrong now with institutions there in terms of sports, not Salone. If allegation like this they go up, somebody need for come out and answer. Somebody need for come out with proof. Why make them say no, not so the money go, not so the money go, or this and that? Because if trust not there within an organization, then the organization not get for one properly because nobody not trust each other. So the organization not going to be successful because then everybody they sit down they say if we go do this, that I get for that I best get for today enjoy. So which side they go and struggle for? No, it's high time people there ready for bill for the future now. The world don't change. We're in a different world now. Now we dey try for bill now for the future. We need bill again for stay. Also we dey static. No, we're not doing that now. So people they need to be accountable of what the boss. As I say no more, it will be best fit and if the chairman for becoming at this life. So we'll discuss this. Then he can answer for himself all the questions. Then we'll get for him because me
Yeah,
take get for
that
him some questions then.
yeah, because that na the reason why I invite him and he accept the invitation and tell me say
Mm-hmm.
he go join me at the show, but I dey try for call him and all the pick up and that's it. But as we they continue to talk, looking at sport itself in the country and how people they run sport, some people can tend for one as a one man show, like personal property where can make other people feel aggrieved and other people they complain say this now one of the reason we make the cricket association like I said, and then in a crossroad, you go see say you ain't not there within the system, go feel say thing they go on fine, but it's a deep infighting between the board members. They even all AGM, other board members, they say they're not aware. They even get players and players they fight against themselves now because they don't take sides.
Right. Right. This all in order help. In order help as a team, in order help as an organization, in order help going through like a competition for who face the opponent in order help. Because if teams are not there together, they call it like a team for a reason. A team for a reason and for let all man day for each other. When we lost as a team and we win as a team. We'll be successful as a team. But if divide day not the team, nothing not the go right, not the team. You pour money there, nah, there's like no reason. There's no reason because then divide. Nobody not trust this, they not trust this. All man they follow, would I follow, just because they don't set divide na the thing. So them as a whole, as an organization, they need to find a way for put the team together for settle all these ongoing rumors, alleged what they say, corruption and all that. They need to bring trust. They need to resurrect trust within themselves as an organization. Now this they need to do.
Okay. So $142,000 is a big is a huge
That
money.
yeah.
So if you as somebody, you they lead an organization, people let they complain, say this kind of amount of money missing, waiting go be your role. Is it that you for be accountable or you just go keep quiet and keep telling them I use this because the person when I the chairman and I be the former CEO and it was part of the last board or management. So everybody they point finger against him at this point.
Well, if everybody points fingers against him, and if they're not the chairman, he need to be accountable. He need to be accountable. He need to count proof. Because all we need for do now for put the trust within the people. If then divide, then not another way they get for do as a team for be successful. If some man go in now, just the good no more for reason, but you know the good again for go work as a team. So you need for be accountable of waiting they go on, waiting we don't go on at the past. Now you know at the chairman. Provide proof of everything what you say, now you do. Let the people then see her. Not just can't say we use this for travel go so we use that for travel go and that no. Like provide proof. Now you don't tell we now. Provide the proof now to the people now. Let them see them.
Okay, so in providing proof, you need the financial statements, you need other things the way for happen. But like I say, the it's like the situation the boil. A lot of people will not they within, not they understand, but there is huge infighting in the game. Like I would try forget Emmanuel at any time from now, and let it say we waiting I own take about waiting they go on at the association, and because we don't wait for chairman, we're not able to get them. But like I say, we changed the setting for the giveaway because normally it get confusion, and we get hashtag Eid Mubarak now, where you will send you comment too, and then we go able for you set time and all, just send a comment and then we go do it we get for do. And Joshua they say like just bring Joshua and comment come up. It say we have to away with this if sport is to develop in the country. Football and athletics seems to have done away with that. Next is cricket. You don't need to micromanage an association that belongs to everyone. If at all you are there to work for the good of the nation, unless you have something nocturnal. Jerome, I think say exactly what you just say now. Joshua bring up so like people can look for micromanage something, especially people where they take something
Right.
like personal property.
Exactly. Exactly like when we put us as a leadership or something, we're there for a moment. We're not there for daily forever. Unless you do good job and then the people learn, they will say, well, we still need you for the day. But if you're not doing good job and then you part you can as a leader, now divide the day, you're not able to settle that divide day for make them as one, then there's no point. There's no point for you for be a leader at the moment. So I think see one of the things the way the leader of the hockey they get for
Cricket.
do, I mean cricket, I mean sorry about that cricket. One of them what they get for do, they need for resurrect like trust within themselves as a group, as an organization. They need for bring kind of trust within that organization so that way they will further more with competitions there and then go be successful as a team.
All right. As we dey wait, we if Emmanuel Pesima you ready, you can call me now and have you say now the show. We dey move on and let I just check how many people don't send the hashtag because we want to do this quick and say bye bye for today. Since the chairman don't disappoint, we not join the show at all. Let I just check. We get only two people, so I'll bring back the you see just spell this way. I spell and this way because I know one for make mistake. So you can just spell and this way, where they see at the screen, and then you enter for the door. Otherwise, you not go show up. You not go show up at all. As we dey wait for Emmanuel and call now to the Salone Premier League, we see big matches them play yesterday, tough matches. FC once in beats Eastern Lions by 1 goal to 0. Blackpool, of all people, lost to Bo Rangers by 5 goals to 0. A shocking result. A shocking result for many people. And we see other results themselves where we see anti-drugs being get for win and Eastern Tigers also been get for I think the honeymoon door because they be get good run over the past few weeks, but we see they be get for bow out yesterday. What thing I take about the matches that we play yesterday?
Somebody say yesterday Lions are like United. No, I take that back. After you don't call it Blackpool and Bowen Rangers results. I say Blackpool now like United, and then Bowen Rangers are like Man City. Where Man City beats United 5, and then they go back and go beat them 4. So that's what happened. So I mean for me the Easter Lion results now more shocking for me. Like you're in a title race. You're in a title race, if you don't put all your everything there and at least get a point from that game instead of them draw. But now Easter Lions, next game they will go back. Bow Rangers, they play well as a team. They get the momentum right now. They get the anger for win the competition, and let them keep go. They win no more than game there. There's more games to go. They're not for lose points. Let them keep fighting, and we also need to look at relegation. The bottom table. It looks stressed right now, especially for Edwardians fans then, and also Diamond Stars. Diamond Stars will now them be there like Bow Rangers. They like it. They look closer than they now. So we look me now. They look the bottom table now. Let's see the bottom table. How the bottom table they go.
But why you pick on Ed? Is it that because you see Dimitrios na the comment section?
I know. Let them know begin the file and lawyers there. So they don't get lawyers there. So they need to try to put the structure of their clubs there and together. They need to put their clubs together. Then I like Burnley no more. Somebody say.
Okay, so in talking about the league itself, if you look at the way how the race done there now, Bow Rangers leading Easter Lions 5 points, they're the top the table. You think say Lions go able for catch up soon or Bow Rangers already go edge because each of those teams get 5 more matches for play. Bow Rangers and Eastern Lions for then get five
There's a
more matches for playing at the league.
there's a possibility. There's a possibility. If you look at the schedule, um, Bow Rangers get some tough opponents like they get to play FC1C. If I can recall. So Bow Rangers get some tough matches and for play. Eastern Lions get some tough one and for play too, but then get for pick up the play. There's a possibility, but if Eastern Lions lose points or draw one more game again, then the chances are over. The chances done. But then get chance. So because Bow Rangers back, they need for keep up. They need for win some games there. They need for win their game there or get points and pass on with their games there. They don't need for lose no game again. So the title race, it neck and neck, and it's a good one at that. Whereas bottom table back, the neck and neck is a good one. So not just enjoy no more the title race peacefully and see how they go.
All right. Viewers out there, you get the opportunity for send your comments and participate in the show, not just participate in the draw, and also send your hashtag to hashtag Eid Mubarak to for let you enter now the draw and keep sharing the live so we go reach to 100 viewers. We still there 40. Let us share the live. We get more 800,000 for share, and we pick Emmanuel in call now. Hello, Emmanuel. Welcome to the show.
Yes. Good afternoon, Maggie from Sierra Leone, and good morning. It's good night, right, in Australia. Good evening. Sorry. Good evening.
Just stop for contradicting yourself. It's already good morning. It's past 12.
Okay. Good morning. Okay. So sorry, Amari. Good morning in Australia and good afternoon in Sierra Leone.
Thank you, Manuel. But if I do something for me, can you turn down the volume of you whatsoever I listen to down? All right. Emmanuel.
Sorry, are you getting?
Yeah, they get you. So as we talk about
Okay.
cricket, we been invite chairman at this show, but we not see her maybe busy or forget. But you now one part the board member na cricket and you now one part the whistleblower them. We don't they raise concern about corruption at the association first confirmed to we as we see news around newspaper where they say about $142,000 missing without any body account for confirm if this not true.
Well, basically, I not just want for confirm the newspaper article, because for me personally, I've said it. It's a disappointing thing for see such a news on the newspaper, because apparently it's something where will be just they look at say if they within the members council where will be done the members they don't make allegation on that. Allegation on corruption and misappropriation of funds against the chairman and the board, the entire board on this issue. So it's something where very, very disappointing and embarrassing to cricket. So it's something where definitely we know for celebrate as cricket. No matter who that the allegation they're against. However, there are serious issues where we try for handle as a board.
Okay, so what other issues there with the owner as a board members they try for handle?
Well, at the follow you program, you mentioned about one-man business, which is a serious problem. Basically, what for me personally, I want everyone to understand is that cricket, what we have in cricket is not executive arm of governance. It's a board of directors, which is very different from the executive arm, wherein we have an executive president where he alone will just take decision on something without consulting others. Like, for example, the president of the country will just take decision, being the president, say it has pleases His Excellency, you understand? But it's not like that in this situation. The governance of cricket lies solely on the board, not the chairman. The chairman is just there to lead the board, to provide leadership. Because at the end of the day, you can't have a board without having a leader. So the role of the chairman in the board is to ensure that he called meetings, organize meetings, make sure say the board in order, the board follow procedures, all other things, but not to take decision on behalf of the board. That's not the role of the chairman. The board has the responsibility, general powers to take decision on whatever thing we want for happen in cricket, and the board get the responsibility to take the action there.
All right. So is it that una really they face a situation where as now one man run it all, or una they get inclusion, an inclusive running of the association?
Well, unfortunately, we are not having an inclusive system because, like you mentioned, I'm part of the board, and we have a board of 5 members. And the constitution states that for a decision to be made by the board, it should come directly from majority. And majority in the board, it's 3 members. It's not 2 members. So for example, the AGM where you mentioned, say we had an AGM, that was not from the board. Yeah, because at the end of the day, the AGM was not approved by the board because 3 board members, i.e. Mr. Martin Michael, the Vice Chairman, Gabriel Anthony, and myself, Emmanuel Pesima, no key we consent to the AGM. The chairman only informed we as board say AGM will be held on the 25th of March, in which in reply we told him that you can't inform us of a date. You can propose a date to us that this is when I want the AGM to be held, and then we can discuss it and agree or disagree. That's how it should be. You can't come and say, because me as the chairman, I don't fix date. No, you don't have that authority. So we made it known to the chairman that he actually does not have that authority or power to do that. You can propose to us and then we discuss and approve. But in this case, the chairman just can't impose saying at the 25th, and the 25th, the meeting for happen. So the entire board no approve them. So it was only a decision from the chairman, and wherein the constitution very clear. The constitution where the powers to but he said the board, they summon AGM, and not say the chairman. So the constitution is very clear. So acting or usurping the authority of the board, acting alone as the board, that's a violation of the constitution. So these are the issues and the issue we get at the board. And already before going to the for example, the AGM, the planned AGM, which was not approved by the board, we had an insight. We were told that the plan of the chairman, I forgot, had 2 board members, because for him, he considered, say, 3 board members, they're not supporting emotion idea. So he needed other 2 board members that will go kind in favor, so that in decision making, like I told his majority board members, so he and the other board member plus then 2 board members that will go ahead, it will be 4 against 3. That was the plan. So we informed the vice chairman about it. We told all other board members. So He denied the allegation. He denied saying no, to that not the intention. And so when they went to the AGM, they made a decision that therefore add 2 board members. For us personally, it's a violation on the constitution, because the constitution is very clear. When the constitution talks about amendment, the constitution say before an amendment will be done, there should be 30 days notice to the members, and that 30 days notice, there should be a clear description or narration with regards to the area where you amend, why you want for amend. So bringing 2 board members, that there should be an amendment to the constitution before that they happen, because the constitution only makes provision for 5 board members. So if you want to add 2 more board members, even though the members council are the highest authority, but they not get that power there for make that kind of decision there, because it's a violation against the very constitution. So the chairman went with that, he make an AGM, he go add in 2 board members them. So for us, we are disappointed with that, and it shows clearly say the chairman is just want to be a dictator. He wants whatever he wants to happen. That's what should happen in cricket. We have told him that this should not be the way to manage an organization. We should always discuss issues. We look at the bigger picture and look at the right thing. Because this is what we are telling the chairman. You got to do the right thing. For me personally, it's not about the chairman or whatever, whosoever. There was a time when my fellow board member, Gabriel Antonio, who is a very close friend of mine, when he did something wrong at the board, I raised it. I said, Gabriel, this is wrong. I told him that this is wrong. For me, it's not about any individual. When something happened within the board, I look at the issues.
Okay.
That's me. It's not about the
Emmanuel,
personality. So that's not the, yes.
According to the other side of because we're not divided now, that it's evident that the cricket family is divided. Players are divided, officials are divided. Now league they go on. Even the young club not they participate in the league when at the Kent Cricket Club. Other clubs that we know not they take part. You get other clubs there where they take part. So is it that this issue where they happen so now team will not be done see them as board for talk on, or not just they put pressure on the current chairman because he be part of the past management?
Okay, let us be realistic. Let me tell you, what happened when we started the board, the first board meeting where we get, yeah, the chairman he can explain to we, just like how you don't explain to all of you now where you talk about say you use money for tournament, you use money for this, you use money for this. We told the chairman that's not how a professional organization is run. You don't come and explain orally to people that you use money for buy soap, you use money for no. You present detailed financial report. This report here, so I'm for explaining stuff. I don't need to ask you. I only when I get areas where I need clarification, I go meet you. But the report for speak directly. This is how a professional system they run. So we asked the chairman that he provide detailed financial report, and alongside that, we ask him to provide with a bank statement, because the bank statement will show clearly the movement of the cash from the account of the association. So that as we talk to the chairman, not don't provide the chairman saying that only the auditor there if for provide, because the chairman at that time now be the signatory to the account. None of we join not to signatory. So to date he has not provided that to we. They don't keep so many other information they away from we, where he's saying now which ones. What do you mean by which one? Which one? Sorry, we're asking you to provide us with details. You can't come and explain to us. So even the issues raised by the member council when he said they are all fabricated stories, we asked the chairman to present us with a report, and he has sent the report. And in that meeting, Mr. Martin made it clear that before we proceed in anything, there should be an audit of the system. And when we have to audit the system, so once we audit the system, and then everyone will know that this is not about witch hunt, but it's about doing the right thing. But the chairman is against the audit, and all the allegations levied on the board, 95% of those allegations are against the chairman as an individual. Based on in dealing with finances. So these are the issues that even when we try to solve them, the chairman is not giving us the opportunity or the chance for handle the issues there. So because for in things I don't even understand. But for us, we think it's about doing the right. On several occasions, the chairman has called me on the phone that Pesima, please I want to work together. And I've told him, chairman, I can't work with you, Ben. Me, apart from cricket, I have a career. I know what kind of work and can do something wrong way to my girlfriend affect me and my career. And I have my family, I have my wife, my son, I have my family to protect. I can't do things wrongly. Things say because I didn't charge. So what about why I left the boat to my problem? Can they be hold me responsible? I will not do it. So I've told him on the phone on several occasions that I will not work with you if you know how to do the right thing. All what we are asking for is for the chairman to do the right thing, nothing else. We don't need the chairman to share the money with us. We don't need the money. We have never asked him to share money with us. We have never. All what we have asked him is to do the right thing. Follow due process. Follow the procedures.
Emmanuel, as you they say,
Yes.
but with all this, people they look at them say some of them are not for be boycott the league. So you think say boycotting the league now the right decision for abstain from what you they allege say the chairman they do?
No, what do you mean by some of una not for boycotting league? Una, I don't understand, Maggie. What do you mean?
Some of the clubs they wait for play the league will not play at all.
No, Maggie, let me make this clear. I'm sure you are aware. Since I was elected as a member of the Sierra Leone Cricket Association, I relinquished my position as the CEO of Kent Cricket Club. So as it is, Kent Cricket Club get a management when they make decision. Me not they make decision for Kent Cricket Club. And I'm sure say you are aware. And you know fully well say you know ever see a message from me where I instruct them say we are not participating in the league. So Kent management now then take the decision, and I can't interfere into the decision of the management because already me a board member of the Cricket Association. Yeah, for me it's a conflict of interest. So now that is the make I relinquish my CEO position as Kent and focus on my board position as Sierra Leone Cricket Association. So that's the decision of Kent Cricket Club, and that's not my decision as an individual.
All right. Another claim where the chairman they make now that the time we wanna go Rwanda with the team, they say the money where they say missing so na part of I give the team per diem, including una the officials that we go with the team.
I was not in Rwanda.
The team we
I
go
was not in Rwanda. I was supposed to be. Sorry.
Was it Botswana, the female team? And the male team.
So let me just the female team went to Botswana. I was with the female team, and there was no issue with finances because I handled their allowances and everything. When we returned, 2 weeks when we returned, I presented official financial report to the entire board, not only to the chairman, but to the entire board. And I asked the entire board now that say, if anybody gets any queries, they bring them up. Because I handle part of the money and the chairman handle the rest of the money. We handle like 70% of the money. Me handle probably around 30% of the money. But to date, the chairman not ever give report of their money that we handle. But me within 2 weeks I return. Because for me it's about being professional. You have to start with yourself. So I report and directly to the board. Because the board had a report, so I report to the board, say that this is not the position. So, and also, let me explain. With regards to the finances of the team in Rwanda, there was serious issue from Nigeria before the team traveled to Rwanda. Serious financial issue. There was no money for the team. Before the team they go Nigeria, there was no money. I was supposed to be in that trip, but I decided personally, I said I will not join the trip because we don't have enough money, and I can't join a trip when there is no money. I said, so me, whatever way they want to use for me, let them use that for the team. Because money not there, how me can be part of the delegation. So I made that very clear. We had a meeting. We had a board meeting where the chairman was there, the technical director, and other board members were there when I made that decision that I will not be part of the trip. And when we look at it, when we look at everything, we come back. So there was no finances. Even in Nigeria, the players wanted to strike. We had to engage them. I did video call and WhatsApp call, conference call. I called the chairman. I called the technical director. At that time, they were in Nigeria. I called the captain. I called every one of them. We spoke on telephone conference call. I engaged them. I tell the players and say, no need for strike. I asked the chairman, how we go resolve this issue? This was through telephone conversation. All the players were there because the captain put the phone on loudspeaker for all the players. So we resolved now that say, well, let we find money. I even talked to the former chairman who agreed to provide money, even though he not be providing money. They agreed to say they borrow their session because there was no money in the account. So the players, even when they travel go Rwanda, there was no money. Now only when the player they return back, then they receive the allowance. After return, they receive the allowance. When ICC sent another quarter of the funding, that was when the players received their money. So for tell you say money be there, that's not the situation. And if you ask the players, they interview them, they go tell you that return they receive the allowance when they return.
Okay, so Emmanuel, with this way you don't confirm now. That means say nothing not in the cricket account. Actually, they say money not in the account at all.
No. I say money not be there at that time. Money not be there at that time. and they talk about that time. But currently, I can't tell you the financial position of their session because I don't have full knowledge. Like I said, the chairman had decided to just keep everything to himself. No one following know anything where they happen. So I can't say anything with regards to the finances. But what I'm saying, Maggie, if I were the chairman, for example, with all of these allegations, and like he's saying that he's innocent and everything, I would just welcome the audit. Guys, do audit so that at the end of the day, then we have peace. Everyone will know that all these allegations they are making against me, it's wrong.
According to the chairman and the young fraction of the people that were on divide in the Cricket Association, now that the body or the people who are can with for do the audit, una not appoint them the right way. They say if I go through an AGM and this AGM will be organized, you don't say una no be give blessing to and three of una waiting at the board. But according to them, now the stakeholder them take the decision, the delegates them, and then we make they be form you know, they be the one that will be they being get the right for go ahead and take any decision. So what do you think about this AGM? Because in the AGM also una self the complaint say people then go to the AGM, we not get nothing for do with cricket.
Maggie, there are things I will not say with regards to the AGM. You know why? I don't want to, like, the legal people will say, prejudice the situation. But let me tell you, there are things I know about the delegates and everything. I will not say them here. I will just keep them. Yeah, if I say it now, definitely you put them on their toes and then for them to arrange or do what they want to do. I will not say it. But let me tell you, we all know definitely that what happened in the AGM. Let me say, Maggie, even if, let's say, for example, all the delegates that were there are legitimate delegates, and you have 2/3 delegates, and they took a decision there. The decision is not binding. You know why the decision is not binding? Because the process to call the AGM was illegal. So because of the process was illegal, whatever decision taken there, it's still illegal. Because the board not approval. So the members council, they're not going to right for call AGM. It's only the board that has the authority for summon AGM. So even if the members council, for example, they all together 100% of the galvanize and go call AGM, then go take decision, the decision is not legal. Because the constitution will give the authority for call AGM. So then I just for a clarification. And also let me tell you, with all the allegations made against the chairman, it is only a reputable auditing firm that will take that decision. Only a reputable firm. Let me tell you, we don't even need for the members the approval. You know why? Because the audit we are running, we are conducting is not an audit for the annual general meeting. It's an audit of an investigation of allegations that were made by the member council. So because these member council made this allegation, even the vice chairman, Mr. Martin Michael, made it clear that if we are not satisfied, we will do forensic audit. And you know what is forensic audit? Meaning the auditor will go to the shop. If you say buy this 20,000 at the shop, they'll go to the shop and go ask. If not the shop, you buy the 20,000 and confirm. This is what we discuss with the members council. So it's not about the chairman. For me, even if not any other person be in that position, but it's about the process and let the right thing be done. Because at the end of the day, tomorrow, Maggie, most of the things that already happen now so on the board. If we condole Maggie, selfishly, I go benefit more than any other person because me the part of the board. And the chairman go want for that support and for that benefit. But I will not do it because I have my integrity. So if I go support the chairman now because of my own benefit, at the end of the day, it's detrimental for the game and it's detrimental for the majority. So I will not do it. So this is why. So like we are saying, the AGM that was held, it's illegal, and whatever decision taken there, it's not binding because it's illegal. The process to the AGM was...
You did mention legal talk just now. Is it that we are on the road to see cricket going to court, like the road where athletics just come out?
Maggie, let me tell you, you know what we are going to do. We are definitely following the constitution. The constitution is what is binding us in cricket. So we will try as best as possible to exhaust the constitution. If we are not able to exhaust the constitution, definitely, and we are not able to have what required us, then definitely we'll have to go to NSA. There are other channels. It's not only go to the court to seek redress. We have to go to the NSA or Ministry of Sport. There are other channels, other ways you can resolve this issue without going to the court. For me personally, I don't think I want the cricket issue going to court. But however, if all other measures fail, definitely you get for going to court for interpretation. Then I court will go interpret the constitution. For sure say yes, the chairman get power for call AGM. For sure say yes, them members that we go and they get the right for add 2 additional board members. So these are the issues that we talk. Like for example, me, you know me position, me the director of development. The 2 directors the way they are not in a position. Which director gets the supervise? There's no director. So tell you everything was just manipulated for let them get 2 board members there for the seat. Last week, as I talked to you, last week the chairman called a board meeting. We were supposed to have a board meeting. We rejected that we will not attend the board meeting for 2 reasons. One, the 2 board members then will not go sit on a board meeting with them because for we they are illegal and they don't have the right to sit on the board. So we say we're not going to attend a board meeting. And secondly, the environment at King Tom is no longer friendly because you know what happened. They attacked the technical director there, and it was planned. So for me, even before the technical director, me forced the attack verbally. So from that moment there to date, I've never been to the cricket over. I've decided to avoid the environment because I don't want someone to attack me violently or physically. You understand?
Emmanuel.
The verbal attack I've received, that's okay.
Emmanuel, I actually be invited for kind of this program live because I know say we get more for talk, but you late for respond. Now I go keep you for probably next week for next week Sunday the same time. For there we get more at that time. I go don't get interviews from players and all because the situation now inside King Tom, like even the players I know they see eye to eye. Everybody gets who that they support. Everybody gets bra. So we go try for get you back, but thanks for calling. I think maybe Daniel from the Cricket Association will join we. Daniel from the other side. It's a big divide, listeners and viewers. The Cricket Association is no secret.
So before I move, let me just make few clarification. Before I move, let me just make few clarification, Maggie.
Yeah, go ahead.
Daniel Koma is employed by the Sierra Leone Cricket Association, and already there are issues with regards to Daniel Koma, which we will have to handle at the board. Official reports against Daniel Koma, where he allegedly assault the technical director. It's an issue that have been reported to the board. You understand? And we are looking into the issues. We have to discuss it, and definitely investigations will be conducted. And if there are if we definitely find anyone wanting, then actions will be taken. Because at the end of the day, we will not want what has happened to happen again. You understand? So it's only when we set precedent or we set examples, then definitely we will not see any recurrence. Also, with regards to the players, for me, I think the players have no business in all of this. Politics in the game, it's for the members' council, it's not for players. So the players are actually getting it wrong. They should not involve in this because it has nothing to do with them. They are not the members' council. The members' council have the right. All players are members of a club. So the club representatives should speak on their behalf. If they have any issues, they channel the issues to their club. Football, like for example, you not be to see the players that are involved fully. You understand, like what's happening in cricket. You understand? Even though players then go involved, but not in this situation, in these ways. Because players, your purpose is for go and play. It is the club representative, now therefore speak for you. But Maggie, what I go like for do when you go invite me, please, I go let you invite the chairman so we'll today at the panel and discuss the issues.
We'll go set that. Yeah. Thank you, Emmanuel. Shortly we will talk to Daniel. We maybe go join me at the show. Thanks, Emmanuel. Thanks for calling.
All right. I will follow. If there's anything, I will get back to you. Thank you very much.
Okay. We hopefully go get Daniel at the show. We see Desmond Payne with a try for call, but I'll be there at the other line. So Desmond, if you want for call, you can call back. But at the meantime, let we do with second draw whilst we wait for Daniel Koma for join we. Let I just take the second draw. Hello, Desmond. Yeah, viewers will take with second draw now, so keep watching. And Ibrahim Umar Sisse, one of the former captain there for cricket, they say thank you so much for the gentleman on the program. With Maggie, that's the point. The chairman has to provide documentation. That's Nakape all the way from England. We want to say kudos to you, Kape, for joining the show. I get Desmond, but we want to do the second draw quickly because we don't get over. Let's see how many people there. We don't get over 10 people there now. We don't send the hashtag. So let me just go quickly and do the draw, and then we go come back and talk to Una. Jerome go for car of mod because Emmanuel don't talk a lot of things. Them. Let me just take the draw. And very, very quickly, okay. Now we'll find out who that go win. All right. Oh, we lucky. Today we get one man, one woman we win. Amatu Sise,
Right.
congratulations. You now the second winner for the 200,000 leons. We got 600,000 more for go. So if you out there, share the video and be part of the show as we share 1 million leons. 2 people already don't win 400,000 and we get more 600,000 for share between 3 people. So no lose hope. You get opportunity. I will reset the draw and bring you the next hashtag. Let us see if Desmond still there online. Hello, Desmond. Hello. You there online? You there live?
Yeah, I just followed Emmanuel where they give in contribution around waiting they happen at the cricket. You know, Maggie, it is sad for our sports, as I can always say. Mind you, we get a country where people not value sport. And then the little people that really come around sport for increase the credibility, that government will see the need for invest and take and serious. And then we get people that really participate in their associations and they do the contrary. We go drive members them out, drive investors them out. And to be candid, I don't really know where to make money, integrity, procedures don't become a bigger problem in with sport. Why are we getting these things wrong when then at the bedrock of development around sport? Because sport goes with procedures. Sport goes with finance accountability. Sport goes with something where they cater towards the benefit of the one way they participate in the sport. So every time you have the problem around Sierra Leone sport, it has to do with money, it has to do with integrity, it has to do with procedures. Why can't we try for let we get our heads correct and do the rightful thing and understand, say, what we did do? Now for encourage the younger picking and we want to go into sports and see, say, this sport where we go to. Now something where we go learn some good leadership qualities in, and something where go make we become role model in a society, and something where go make people see what we do and then wish for can join the sport. But all what we see in a wrangling of money misappropriation and sexual scandal, people no one for get involved themselves again because 2 things that don't go wrong now. The clubs that we're not supposed to go on, at the associations, and then with the cry say the private sectors na Salone, no one for invest in sports. How can they be investing in sports when it's totally divided? When the people running the sport do not even know the benefit or waiting for being the bedrock of the sport. I think there is a whole lot of education we need to be rendered to people around accountability, around procedures, around integrity. Because when we get these 3 correct, then people begin to understand, say, the money that comes is not for them for go build house or for use and lavishly, but for make sure, say, yes, the sport become a sustainable entity. We go running activities then year in and year out and bringing new participants them in the sport. It is really, really sad because cricket, now one of the most important sports in a Salone after football. If you look, they are one of the associations where really they do well, whether with government support, without government support, they are doing massive well. And now we get scandal of this, and then the chairman available today for reason best known to Allah can clear the ear. But I know what you can do, and I hope say your investigation will able lead you for let you convince the chairman that I can't talk to the public because this is not a sport where the public get interest in, people want to invest in it. And looking at Martin Michael being part of the association, I don't feel say Martin will support waiting wrong. If you see it stand for waiting right. Thank you very much, Maggie.
No worries. Thank you, Desmond, for calling. We keep up going with the show. And viewers out there, you get the opportunity for win 200,000 leons. We get 3 more people. Keep sending hashtag happy Eid. Then you will qualify for the draw. But in the meantime, I see Daniel now the comment section. Yes, Daniel, with the wait you can join with either through the link where the chairman don't share with you, or you join with through phone call, and then we can link it, because we want to forget both side of the story. We don't get Emmanuel inside, we want to forget to our own side. And we are independent people there, we always there around the watch, not only like we want for set fire, but we want for no more. And some of we like the game, if we take we live, we risk am for travel with cricket from Sierra Leone to the Gambia by road. We people that say, hey, now by road una they go, we say yes, we go, we support, we players and players, journalists that we report. We win the competition, we return back Salone by road from Gambia to Sierra Leone. That tells you how some of we like this sport. Yes, the association sponsor we, but the association can still sponsor. We say when they go because not by road, but we still go. That tell you how we like this sport. And some of we still even decide oh they are they follow cricket. We they make inroads. We they look at how we for help back home. So we left the sport, and cricket don't be one of the I can always say that the intelligent sport na Salone. You can't play without getting something up here. And the players that they do well today, we have lawyers, we have nurses in cricket, we have people where they study accounting, people who don't be journalists. So that tells you how important the sport is. It still get the culture we been there. Rather they call and Creole man sport, but the country they don't dominate, and not bad at all because they embrace the sport. But this infighting and divide, they go well at all. So we they wait for see and know how things they go on. Daniel, if you ready, I just bring your comments up. You can follow in at the show. Jerome, before you don't listen from Emmanuel, and hopefully we'll get Daniel where himself then at the chairman on side, himself they work for the Cricket Association.
I just don't know anymore. I don't wonder, man. Like, so when Emmanuel Bide mentioned, I know yeah, he mentioned about anything about whether in a year of the financial. I mean, talk about why on earth a chairman, one person, and they lead everything within an organization. So you tell me, you know, get anybody we're responsible for financial outgoing and how the money they cancel, how the money they go. But right, for example, if you as a leader, you don't come, you know, say now these people and get about you. One, you pull reports, pull all you report saying now this and this from the bank account, everything. Do a presentation to the board, explain to them how the money go, how now use them, how the money come, wherever it is you're doing. Two, you need to get a financial secretary or financial somebody within that body will be say responsible for all the financial stuff there now the organization. We're responsible for when the money come inside, when the money go, and if for give account of that money then they every time, you know, maybe when I get meeting in for being update on the money there. What should I use for this money? What should I use? Why would I use that money there for that day? Like details about that. But if stuff like this not there, now whole organization and then divide day, there's nothing going on. Like if divide, look at this other one back. Player they go do they go for technical director. I not ever heard that in my life. Like literally, this is the first time I heard about that. How on earth an organization will be say that they do well about and after the Salone football they do well when a day like this divide as a group. Una not call una self team right now. At the moment right now, una they broken. Una not a team. Una not a team. Una na broken a divided somebody. So somebody needs to step up, take responsibility, and then take care of these issues there all where they go on.
Okay, Jerome, I just they talk with the chairman. I they try for send a voice note where we'll probably play at the show because he say it did some side where he very busy and then we join when they tell say Daniel defend and difficult for join me. Well, Daniel, you know me number na the group. Just look for me number. You can call and I can link you up na the show. The same way Emmanuel do. You can look for me number na the cricket group and call me and then I can link you up if you want for get for sale on our own side of the story. Let we take some messages. Every sector in Sierra Leone sport is divided. Where are we heading to from MK na Lunge Salona us tem Uside entire cow na they eat, but una pass mark from Dimitrios and Daniel again. They said these clubs collected seed monies from the association, and 2 days after they from participating in the league. Is that due diligence? That's not a question where they come from, Daniel. That's not an answer. Also, where I go like for come from you, Daniel, because you serve na a club official of a whole club, one of the best clubs in the country. Midwest, we don't produce lots of quality players. Joseph Pesima, they say, thank you, Magdalene, for this program. That shows that the chairman is not well accountable in his leadership skills. He always dictates and do not work with his dictation. All right. I'm a little bit baffled with that. This one, they say, you're doing a great job, though at times we need for talk certain things, let the public know. Well, I can always like for get consent before I bring people talking at door, even though we not journalists them, but you can forget consent. So looking at it, Jeru, from what Emmanuel say the sense corruption, although Emmanuel try for play the trick, they tell you about he say no one for say money missing or not, instead of seeing a newspaper.
At the sense divide, lack of trust, lack of leadership, lack of everything with it going, everything with it going right now within them. That's everything that now so there's more. If you look into it back, there's more going on within themselves as an organization. So if there's a rumor going on, allegedly, you saying that the chairman work out two person, that's lack of trust as well. So the chairman not trust the people that they work with as a whole, and then when I back not trust the chairman. So as you don't say, it's a good thing. It will be good idea for being the chairman and then with the other players, we name Daniel for being a come up in this show. So let them can speak for
Daniel
themselves. Let
team
them can
na
answer for
official, na
themselves.
old manager for a club. So chairman don't they send some voice note them. I don't tell her like call. They say because society they not going able to join me. Let I just see if we go able to get chairman. Let I call him. Let's see if we go able to pick the call as instead of one say something now, and then if we not get chairman, we'll
Because
take
we
it.
now, so it's time for the truth.
Yeah. Hello, chairman of the Cricket Association, Francis Trevor Samura. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me, Magdalene. Thank you very much for making this opportunity for make myself hard.
All right. We saw you. We were able to get you live because we really want to talk to you live. But since you don't come online now, firstly, chairman, a lot of issues they go around with allegations of corruption. We see newspaper them they publish about $142,000 missing. You come out and debunk that and say no, not to say be no fraud, no day. So firstly, let's start from that. What's in your own position with regards to this?
My position with regards the baseless, outrageous, and unfounded allegation. Now that you know ever happen at cricket, and you know go ever happen at cricket. This now people away me don't they be in cricket for long. You not a new person with the history of Sierra Leone cricket. You have been part of Sierra Leone cricket. You don't cover Sierra Leone cricket activities. You not new at all. And most people in Sierra Leone not new to Sierra Leone cricket. Cricket now one of the respected, if not respectable cricket as a sports association in Sierra Leone. That's now as a result of the governance side, the achievement on and off the field of play. And so, cricket no go sit down, they corrupt. Then cricket go to get name to the public, to the government, to the media. That's not possible. Come to the $142,000 allegation. Somebody gave for be extremely evil, not for bad. Somebody gave for be extremely evil for making able sit down and put this piece together. And somebody gave for don't they under the influence of alcohol. Excessive, you go don't consume excessive alcohol for make you get the mind. It takes such a piece, you take them to standard times. You begin to circulate them to journalists to publish them. See when you know say this not ever happen, this not take place. you get the mind for do this, somebody go for be extremely evil for making able to put this piece together, and somebody go down there under the influence of excessive alcohol for making able to take this piece here and go na standard times for making able for publicize this. We received $270,000 from the International Cricket Council for the whole of 2021. The way you say for the year ending December 31st, 2021. In addition to this $270,000, we received something like $6,000 from the Mercury International, 32 million from the betting terminals where they give cricket, and $3,000 cash where they give cricket for support to the women and participation at the women's tournament in Botswana in September 2021. We get something like 16 million from ex-cricketers who contribute money for support the Sierra Leone Cricket Association on Mr. Panda in Finland. We also get something like additional 3,500,000 from 6 ex-cricketers who are based in London. We support we for undertake the funeral expenses of we form our coach when Alex Kinimusa. It's not the total money we get as income. In addition to something like $80,000+ as opening balance as at 1st of January 2021. So in total, we get something like 3.6 billion. How we spend this 3.6 billion? We participate for 3 international tournaments. We cost something like $120,000. We undertake development activities from schools, communities. We buy equipment. We buy cricket match balls. We organize 7 domestic cricket leagues. No sporting discipline other than Sierra Leone. We organize 7 domestic cricket leagues, 100% finance from the funds we get from the International Cricket Council. No other sporting discipline no undertake that. It not ever happened in the history of Sierra Leone. Now Sierra Leone cricket do that. We go there, we organize a development and governance conference now. It costs me $5,000. We take something like 50 delegates to go, transport go and come, accommodation, traveling allowance, food, everything we take care of. Some of the colleagues and they were sick. Active players and past players, they sick. Where if the Sierra Leone Cricket Association not intervene, they will die. We undertake all the medical expenses and we undertake funeral expenses. So we colleagues that we die. The families they look forward to cricket for undertake their expenses and they or support them by the funeral because of the service where the people and them we don't render to cricket. We undertake all things that we pay salaries for staff. We get something like 57 staff. Somewhere now full pay staff on pay, somewhere when a monthly stipend. Then people in there, somebody go admire how cricket will go get 57 staff. We get people who are cricket development officers. Now then they go to the communities, now then they go to the schools. Now then the foot soldiers where they undertake cricket development activities. When once done with they give them people in the stipend, ranging from 300 to 500 or something like to 5 million. Because when they pay the CEO, they pay the deputy CEO, they pay the chief financial officer, when they pay the national cricket development manager, we pay the commercial manager, all of them people today. We pay from January to December. Who say $152,000? They got nothing. Under which basis? If you don't get 270 from ICC, they don't spend 120 on international tournaments alone. That you want the person they will make this allegation. They want to say cricket no nothing from January to December. When you don't know all that things, so this other balance all they missing. So based on the official position, let the people the way they listen.
All right.
Let the people the way they listen.
Chairman.
Yes, carry on. Go ahead.
Another issue don't they come up with from the bottom, we don't they rise, don't they run at the issue that since where you take over as chairman, there are certain people where don't they call for financial report from the last board where you've been be part of the management as the CEO, and then say they don't receive any report other than oral report where you come in meeting and tell them saying that this will spend. So why is it that they not get any documentation for the financial report?
This now another proof for tell you say these people are evil. My darling, believe me, first of all, me are supposed to be open, transparent, and accountable. If anybody they get information even one no be chairman, somebody they get information about money business like ticket. Now me go let them out. What you go receive, how we spend, and I mean this should go do. When I take over, Magdalene, I want to make not to you, not the target. The audience, the people the way they listen to this program, where they follow this program for listen. Now they tell you say na oral report meeting. That's for tell you say these people are evil. The people in fact they not only lack its integrity, but they don't lost everything when you think what possibly get credibility. And then when I take over on the 23rd of July, every document will contain financial development activities, administration, everything are attached. 12 documents are sent to the board. And when are the table documents, original documents, the letter, the funding letter where they come out from ICC, where they tell you that this amount they get for the coming year. I send that letter there to the board and the management. Original copy, not a photocopy. I attach them. The operational budget plan, where they show you the plan when we get for 2021. I attach I send them. The growth roadmap 2021 and beyond, I will tell you what all activities like cricket. I attach I send them. I send so lot of other documents. Then the third quarter reports what we send to the International Cricket Council and the table documents, not to oral explanation. I send them to the board. That will tell you say, now this we receive, now this we spend in line with the budget. I send them to the board. Then after all this, inside January, as I talk to you this year, January, the financial statement, we will say financial workings of the association inside this year, I send this to the board. At the table documents, another table oral explanation. I send out to the board as I speak. You ask any board member, you ask Elizabeth B. French, you ask Martin Michael, the vice chairman, they will tell you say they received the document. All other board members, including the chief executive officer, and get them. So when they go tell you, what they go tell the public, now for tarnish and damage the image of the association. For no just cause, because they want to get all of cricket money, not to anything. I will tell you this hands down. If you start to accuse somebody from June 2021 up to date, the only thing where you go take for put in a newspaper, $142,000 missing. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous to the highest degree. All you follow, then people are the accusations. How you will spend from June to December na 6 months or 7 months. Okay, don't say 6 months. Then from January to April, now 4 months. How you will spend 9 months, they accuse somebody, they accuse the association, they accuse the past body, they accuse the current chairman of corruption. The only thing where you will take for Kergo and newspaper, $142,000 missing.
All right.
Or unaccounted.
So you think say that's now witch hunt, or people not just trust you because you were part of the last board?
No, the people that trust me, Magdalene. People that trust me. The people where they behind this, now the people they not trust. People that trust me. Magdalene, 4 or 5 people to sit down, they make noise. When one become attracted, now they happen, now they do. It's not to today them they didn't do this. They do this. They tell the government we don't give you something like 300 million in 5 years. Then go write petition. They send them to Honorable Ahmed Kanu. They say we government don't give me billions. We don't misappropriate. We don't invest. They say thank God to Ahmed Kanu and send the petition. So Ahmed Kanu, when I minister, when I approve allocation to any sport in this place, he will tell me if you don't give me over 300 million. When I go put billions. So this has been the habit of these wicked and terrible liars, the evil people. Just small, not the number 4, because the vast majority of the membership, the players, the fans are fully behind me, are fully behind the association. Just look at what they happen, the trend. All this way they do, they just go to corner, they lie. How you will spend 9 months in the accusing somebody of corruption? The only evidence when you get from whatever, you say this $142,000 unaccounted for. Even the post when they go sit Beke, when they don't attempt Beke, you go put this kind lie before I go take this complete lie.
All right, Francis, you get a board of 5 people, a board of 5 members.
Point of correction, board 7.
Board of 7.
Board of 7.
But initially na 5.
Yes.
The one will be no for the election
Yes.
na 5. So they add few inside
Yes.
this year 2 more. So you know they see eye
Yes.
to eye with mostly 2 of them, and then they claim say Michael then at their own side. Waiting wrong, waiting at this problem.
Well, them will always say Michael then at the side. You don't take and say Michael then at the side. Because I think that people they always they manufacture false information. Look, very recently, one of the board members gets issue with Daniel Kuruma when the chief operating officer. I wasn't there when the thing happened. I got to the scene later on after the incident happened. They even write my email saying me at the scene. So at the scene now say, the life without lying against Francis Trevor Samba will not hold. They never get life without lying against Francis Samba on a daily basis. The two board members who you talk. If I'm not supported, they will never, they're not going to ever be board member. So I will tell you this, Magdalene, I will tell everybody this. I supported them just to make it count. We don't get issues before they can aboard. You sabi this very well, Magdalene. We don't get issues with them people there. So we have to be magnanimous. We support them people there. Say, okay, how can we work? How develop this game? Magdalene, we took over on the 26th of June 2021. On the 30th of June, these people start fighting. They start asking questions without answers. So, me, I'm open to anybody. I'm not isolate anybody. Anything I do that is the interest of Sierra Leone cricket and not my personal. I'm open. Anybody ready to work with the Sierra Leone Cricket Association board, I am willing and ready to work with him or her. So the two people when they're talking about say Michael is supporting, how you go talk this like public? If Michael is this, how you will fail?
All right.
If Michael is supporting.
Now, all this don't lead to a situation outside an AGM all, and you get vast you get a huge number of people with turnout, but the other board members and say they're not aware. They say 3 of them now aware, and in the AGM when I go add 2 more people, and then they raise concern, say the people who wanna add they're illegal, and they don't know their position at the board. As a chairman, waiting at your position.
In fact, if they talk they publicly, let you, Magdalene, then when they listen to this program, let them listen to me. If they talk say these people illegal, that alone the members council when at the highest authority that cricket will take this decision, will pass a vote of no confidence and remove them at the board. Let I tell them, let them listen. Magdalene, you talk say so many people turn out. Now 90% turnout we get of membership. Over 90% turnout. Now, because you get something like 77 delegates will go out of something like 93 or so delegates will get total. So if you get 77 delegates, the AGM more than the teleboards, they're not aware. The only one person who will cost that AGM now one board member when I'm on the Pesima. The Anthony was in Rwanda on the ICC Cricket South Africa level 2 course, coaching course. Martin Michael was in West Indies watching a cricket World Cup. In fact, I spoke with Martin Michael before I announced the date. I had the communication between Martin Michael and I. Now he tell me saying that the 29 in the camp. So the last week I put rate of 25. And what do we get for realize Magdalene? Then they listen and then they listen good. We only get latest the 31st of March of every year for organized AGM. It is not a matter of discussion, but a matter of law and obligation that we own at the AGM for account with stewardship to the membership every year. We get discussion between December and March. That's like the discussion, but when March does it, the constitution state and clearly say the board to call an annual general meeting. Latest March 31st of every year. I discussed this with my colleagues that we should only schedule on December 2021. They say no, with March. We'll go for this, they go for the auditing, we are the auditing body staff. That's okay, fine. If you left to unity, man, at the same time, last year, we'll be auditing. But they have been similar with March. March down, when are the same correspondent to that? Hey, AGM they come on in March. AGM they come on in March. When I don't send this notice, they tell me that the board for these are the legal misinterpretation when they make. They say the board All the board meetings so we don't own over 25 board meetings so we don't own inside 2021. Now, me is someone in meeting. Now, me is someone board meeting.
Okay.
So,
So
but no sign, no sign, no because I say, like the chairman for someone meeting. But because I mean, the big one is a board. Now, I'm a native object.
okay,
Now, me
Francis,
the chairman.
with all this what you
I'm
have
coming.
mentioned, so
I'm coming.
yeah, okay, go ahead.
I'm coming. So we don't go for the AGM. We are sending official notice, 21-day notice to all members, including board members. On the 5th of March, I decided as I issue out to notice because the Council of State say, connecting the AGM leader, the year for sending 21-day notice to the membership, tell them the date, the time, the venue. I did it on the 4th of March. Then, 4 days to the AGM, I gave a reminder when the venue changed. I gave a reminder. People here say the constitutionally appointed auditors. Because the people in the insurance papers. I said, gentlemen, the board don't get a power. Now the membership that appoints external auditors. So what is the problem? If we are saying this, not doing the auditors, they're fine. Let us go to the AGM and present the report to the membership. To let the membership take decision whether to revoke or maintain the constitutionally appointed auditors. They say no. They don't go. The government say they don't go. Now only my replacement no go. The government will do at the same time attend this year. Martin Michael no go do West Indies at the same time attend AGM. In fact, Martin Michael, the AGM when they go elect Martin Michael as vice chairman, he never present. He never present. All their from the first appointment 2020, the second appointment 2016, the third appointment 2021, he not ever available at AGM. So the issue of illegality or non-illegality, now misinterpretation of the constitution, and the members council passed resolution say the board was serving under Boston. The membership take decision for release and to 5, and the membership take decision back for put and to 7.
So Francis,
Anybody challenge, I am coming on that. I have been victimized. I have been insulted for a while. Now it's time for me to make me case to the public platform. For the innocent people that get me your side, get the laws inside, then we will establish the facts. The membership, when they say members council and the highest authority, then to call emergency general meeting today, they say chairman will not get confidence over you again. As long as 70% of the people who were present at that meeting vote in favor for making me come out. Now what was so matter? So the same membership will elect this board members. Now the same membership elect under section 19, section 22 of the Constitution of the Sierra Leone Cricket Association. Now the membership elect these two members.
Yeah, that's not the question.
The membership say, let's go back to the 7. The membership say, you don't know.
Okay, Francis. Okay. We don't get that point there. Now the question where I want to ask, what's in the position of them two members there? Because we get director of cricket, we get technical director, we get you and the chairman, so and the vice chairman. So what's in the position of them two members there where you add?
Magdalene, you're a professional journalist. You they ask questions at the right time, at the right point, and the right purpose. The people that want to go like you, they fully aware say the membership, the resolution when the membership pass. Because this board not to executive board, you will get somebody who get some authority to pay for doing this or no. The board decides to no. You only get the chairman, vice chairman, and 5 members. You don't get the one member, you don't get title other than the chairman and vice chairman. Because if you give it, only get title, so you need a technical director. The technical director, they take us in charge of finish election. How you will make policy, how you will take decision, then you will be part of the implementation. So this has been the ambiguities in the constitution, where we all agree from Martin Michael said there is need for these ambiguities to be amended in the constitution. So the membership, we don't get nobody again a technical director or development director or women speaker director. We get vice chairman, we get chairman, vice chairman, You get member, and member.
Okay.
Finish.
All right. Now
With the responsibility.
that's not the point. So now nobody not to technical director again. Everybody now is member.
Yes.
Now,
So we all know as big now. We all know that to make policy, put set targets, set objectives, set goals. Mobilize revenue generation. Pass them on to the executive for implementation. The executive report back to the board.
So this now decision.
Plain.
This decision for turn everybody member. Where will be no say somebody be there in charge of the technical department, somebody be there in charge of the development department. Is it that this everybody agree upon a you and the vice chairman just take this decision?
In fact, now the membership, it is not a matter of Francis the chairman. It's a matter of the membership. Now the membership take decision. And when I table decision, 100%. The membership will attend the annual general meeting on the 25th of March 2021. You don't get one single delegate out of the 77 delegates who vote against that decision. It was a unanimous resolution passed by the membership of the Sierra Leone Cricket Association. This is not a matter of class.
Chairman, I hope we will get a time where they host you live because we want to move now to other issue there. But before they go, the league they play some clubs them boycott. And we understand say we don't give seed money and all, but they're not decide for play after we una all the AGM as they say some people will go to the AGM not to delegate them at all. Now people they wanna import.
In fact, all this now allegation where they make because then they fail. Magdalene, you don't cover cricket annual general meetings, especially elective congress. We know they produce the delegate list with the published delegate list submitted by the membership. Plus the audience. Now Emmanuel Kamara with a contract for giving delegates. Kent, now Emmanuel Kamara with a contract for giving delegates. Midwest, he will for give delegates. Olympics, he will contact Michael Cabo for give delegates. So we don't take anybody and evidence of documents. Each and every delegate will sign, put in number, put in email. We follow. We make sure each and every delegate will go inside in his handwriting, not a we typer. In his handwriting, we put in telephone number, I put in email address, the one that we get email. Very soon this report will be out. I will give a copy of this documents. You go through. What make I give copy? It go empty. We put in a fine position for decide or opinions as to the legality or the authenticity or the credibility of the annual general meeting. Right. We know they produce delegates with like other associations. We waiting for them to win how they publish. We know that Midwest will go some people and then they say not to legal delegate. Now Midwest in own business. If Midwest say to them, Magdalene, they go represent you. So be it.
So waiting at the decision I get against the club that will not play the league because you get clubs that will not household name where they're not participating in the league.
Magdalene, the clubs will not participate. Let me tell you, Magdalene. Before you got to Australia, you knew what happened in 2016. The same clubs are the play. Before even me to go, I mean.
Hello, Chairman. All right, I think.
Before they left for go to the US job, these clubs they said they need to be. So the clubs will not play. Now you get Asla, Kent.
Okay, we did get some network issue.
And Max, it's safe to make them for clubs and play because like I talk now, household needs. You don't collect money, seed money, 5 million each. You don't collect.
The case plenty in our cricket, but
the 24th of March. The league for start the 26th. He said because the AGM, you know the play league. You don't breach the membership criteria with the Sierra Leone Cricket Association. You don't breach. Because when you apply for membership, you are being objective or waiting for be part of the cricket activities, mainly the league matches. Now when you play, you become a member. That makes you a member when you play league. So if you don't go collect money,
una get any decision for like suspend these clubs or ban them or fine them?
no, we not take decision. We take decision as a board.
Okay.
We never take decision. Take a process. The chairman will take the decision.
All right.
We go take decision because the constitution make it very clear. And the worst thing, you don't go take money, then you not play. Then you not return the money. And I make sure say when they not play, when they say to the time they not play, I will still the CEO. Because like the CEO will give this money, he give this money 70 million. Now you should give this money to clubs. To make sure say each and every club is side. So they don't receive certain amount of money for social purpose.
All right, Chairman.
Collect this money from the clubs.
Chairman, we want for Kotam Day. We go get on to you back as we don't go long way in the show. But one question before you go. Then say you do the role of the CEO as well. You know, one for let's go because now be position before new person they now in Philip, but now know they see eye to eye because you know I'm open the game to them. Now you they doing work for them back.
Magdalene, I don't go discuss this na media, but I know they do CEO work. I they only do CEO work like where ICC reports. Magdalene, believe you me, it will not take decision to get an efficient and effective management headed by competent CEO. So I don't get the drop from $270,000 to the $50,000.
So is it that
because when they say chief executive officer,
Chairman, is it that Philip is not competent enough for be the CEO of SLCA?
No, I say I'm not gonna discuss this issue. You know, I'm not gonna talk anything against the CEO.
Okay.
Like public platform.
All right.
I'm not gonna talk anything against the CEO or any stuff by public platform.
Thank you very much. I will send you the link back and give you all day for joining with the show. Thanks for the clarifications.
Thank you very much for having me. And you said don't do well for cricket, you don't do well for Sierra Leone.
All right. In name now Francis Trevor Samuel, the chairman for cricket. No, Emmanuel. No. I can't. I want for do we give away, we get pre-day. Jeru, before we can discuss and other people a message, now we take the other set of draw. The one the way we don't send the hashtag would they take una hashtag now and go the hashtag na happy Eid, the hashtag na happy Eid, and let we just take the draw quickly. I see Emmanuel call me, but let we just take this. Let we just take this because we get 2 more draw for go, and already we don't eat so much time on the show. Let we go ahead. All right, Montana Finogento now the third winner for the 200,000 Leon. So we don't get 3 people with a win, a total of 600,000, and we get 400,000 more to go. But we go make a quick one as time not there. Now we favor. I go change the setting of the draw and get to una back. But quick one, Jeru. You don't listen to the chairman, you don't listen to Emmanuel, and you not independent person. Now the we go in American man, you don't get time for cricket, not like me when I breaches when in Australia, yeah. Aussie way cricket to wake morning even net it's our game. So what do you think about this?
Maggie, with all the chairman explanation back, you know, there's a lot going on within the board. But things they would go on. Apart from this, then divide. But things then they where they under the carpet with somebody. The thing about this here, yeah, somebody need for let's go of their ego. All of them, they need for let's go of their ego. They can't to one as a board. So I mean, we forget them time. Next week, let them kind of do show us so. Let them get time. Let each and every one of them get time for speak for themselves, for speak their mind there. No can discuss. Maybe who will get part for a role for play, for bringing ideas to them, for let them go settle this as a team and as a board. Because enough find you as a leading body, where they lead a whole organization, for go again, for go begin the argue with ourselves. Enabling nothing within the teams then. Enabling nothing within the people there. The young one who want follow now. Then they believe in again. So now the leadership skills all need for step up. Somebody need for step up.
All right, somebody need for step up. They set the draw again because we want let the 1 million go. Two more people for win. So the next hashtag now Eid 2022. Eid 2022 are they set them up. Set them up now for let you begin play and see if you go be the next lucky winner. But Jerome, yesterday we see sad news. Usai, first of all, let me announce they don't die, and later then say no, na rumor, and then
Yeah.
finally, the man they don't do one kind transfer with Papa God where they up. Say I can negotiate transfer for people them, Poba, Zlatan,
Yes.
again boys them, Alan, but in the angel them, then organize the transfer and transfer go up. We don't know if they up or down. But anyway, Mino Raiola, one of the greatest agents them in the history of football, passed away yesterday. What did this mean for footballers, especially the one the way they manage?
Yes, I want to say, first of all, I want to say rest in peace to her and condolence to the family there. This is not sad news, not sad news. When death they meet everybody, not sad news. But for some Manchester United fans, then this not happy news for them. For some of them, we go see
Why?
some
Because
people
I
there
they
and
follow,
post
I see
there.
Manchester fans then glad. I don't know why.
Yes, then gladly because
As a man is a rest in peace, but at
not
least a better. I don't know why.
yes. Well, then gladly because they still get Paul Leuta. This will not make person hate you no more just because of the ego-ness way they do. Because of what they do, where they go to them on social media, it's about United. So United are a business club. But if you look at the way the man be they say, all thing the man right. So what they say about United, they right. So now in players they now, me no say get for take time for them, they get for look for different agents as well. For let them carry on with especially some of the players that will free and get some players that will for move this summer. So you get beaucoup players that will
Yeah,
they try for
Alan now
move
one
this
way for
summer
to
as
make
well.
big money per. So that's it.
Yes,
Why we for take and say this life just
yes,
do what you able to do and always
yes.
stay closer to God because you never know the day and the hour. If not
Mm-hmm.
for money, me no go die because we can't play as the way they manage, them poor by everybody go contribute quick. Even the clubs that go
Yes,
if say hello buying life back, but doesn't
yes,
possible and he die
exactly.
yesterday. So like we say the man on transfer go everyone will believe say the everyone. Now major transfer now happen so major transfer. We only to don't know if now for undisclosed fee. Mm? Undisclosed fee,
Yes.
Jeru.
We don't know if you get forget a percentage of the bonus, but
All right.
wish and good luck.
Another one is Real Madrid winning the 35 title, La Liga title
Mm-hmm.
yesterday. What in this
Mm-hmm.
mean for the Galacticos?
Well, I mean, good job to Carlo Ancelotti. When they are the only manager, we don't win. We don't go now. All five of the top league, they don't win all the major leagues there. You don't go now Spain. You don't win at Spain. You don't go now Germany. You don't win there. You don't win at CIA. You don't win at English Premier League. You don't win back na France. I think he be win with Paris Saint-Germain. We be there in France.
Yeah.
So he don't do a
2012,
good job.
2013 season with PSG.
Yes, yes. So he don't do a good job. He don't build Madrid. So I don't think he get for steady. Hopefully, if he steady because at the back, say back down and brings it down, then the Liverpool pull and puts no more. So hopefully, he's steady for building the future. But I
And the
think
big
Real
one,
Madrid
you think
they
say
will move
this
on.
this championship go change the narrative for them in the next match against Chelsea, against Man City now the Champions League semi-finals as Man City they lead them now by goals different, like scoring more goals in the Etihad as compared to now when they go get for go na Bernabeu.
No chance. No chance, no day. I want to let them beat Man City, but there's no chance. And plus, I want let City win because I want them to go face Liverpool. No chance because the team there they're not well compete enough for play the lack of City and Liverpool. The lack of City, then they play in a competition league. Look yesterday when they play Leeds United. The match with the on and on is like on and on attack, high intensity. So the players they wouldn't get, they're aging now. They're not get players, they don't get mixed now. We be see they mix with young players. They're all them players, most of them they're all aging. Likewise, City, they get young player and old player, they wouldn't mix together. So I think say City get for win, they qualify, they go to the final.
All right, City, they're gonna the final. Let we check how many people don't head in for the draw because we want for make a quick, and we always take 2 hours at the program for this cricket while. But cricket really now sport where they close to me heart, and I know like waiting the go on day. Okay, hashtag it 2022 with a fan with fourth winner. If we don't send you hashtag, just stay tuned as I go come do the next draw. We get 12 people already. We don't enter, and let we just go and see waiting next. Wow. A long time follower, a long time follower. You know, I can glad with people that we don't tell they follow the page, they win because they deserve them, Jerome. Because you get some people that they
Oh,
only can't wait giveaway day. Congratulations, MK, the pride of Lunge, one of the best Texas them na Salone. You don't tell at the game. I don't know this guy from 2007, 8, where the text, congratulations, you go definitely get your prize. One more for go and we go do quick one before we go. I go change the what I'm called soon. But quick one, Jerome, in the Sierra Leone Premier League, the race for the golden boot, Musa Tombo score one yesterday. Don't get I think 13 goals now, and then followed by Ali Conte with 10, and then you get the Eastern Tigers man and other strikers that waited behind them.
the race of the golden boots, now in back now that tough one back now neck, but it look like Musa with the winner. But in for matching goal tally, way we do. Where I think last season, if I can get it right, I think he do 15 goal. He scored 15 goal for winning the golden boots, and I think right now I did 13. So he need for score two more. He get more goals to go. I mean, he get more games to go, and hopefully he go get them 2 goals then they. And Ali Conte in back, it come up now a strike and now a competition. I'm Musa from a competition, whether people they like it or not. I'm Musa from a
I
competition
know,
because
right?
instead they
I
score
know.
every goal. National team, I'm Musa from a competition. So would that perform better? Now they take the national team. So Musa from get competition now. At least we go say he get competition at whereas Strade we go say now the best striker in the league. But now he get competition. So he get possible the pusher. So low goal loss at the end of the competition.
Yes, of course, the Max Tribune uh, Player of the Month nominees will come out today. We don't nominate 5 players where inside they include Ali Conte. Ali Conte are one of the players that we don't get 3 consecutive nomination. That means they do well, but in fans they need for step up and vote because we own role now for nominate and put them out there for let people vote. But if you not do more,
Mm-hmm.
then they're not gonna vote for you. So I think we get forget Ali Conte, the goalkeeper for Baibuge Warriors John, we keep 3 clean sheets inside April, and he only conceded 2 goals. So fantastic job from John. John are also a volleyball player, a national volleyball player for that matter. We don't travel far and wide for Salone. I'm surprised was here and the men, but people working they keep volleyball, play volleyball, cricket, tennis. When they can come to goalkeeping and can superb. So
Yeah.
that's John. And I think we also nominate Ishek of Bo Rangers. We are one of the tough man them na the Bo Rangers defensive area. We don't keep them so far going. And Joseph of I think Eastern Tigers or so. So, but we go release the nomination. We go release some. So we followers them go continue for vote and see how best them players then go able for win the Max Tribune player of the month for April. The next hashtag now Eid is here, so you can go Eid is here and maybe you go be the next lucky winner. I'll just bring her up now the screen. Hashtag Eid is here. We know say it's here now, and we appreciate for we Muslim brothers there waiting God don't do for them because we all learn to be done. We don't celebrate Easter. But Jeru, what you go say with regards to the cricket situation and how for solve this because we see sport they were done into this for long, always fight, and from the story, Emmanuel really want to talk, but I prefer for being come live next week and maybe Daniel or whosoever will go join.
The only thing what they need for do as a team, they only for gonna court and go waste money game per lawyer, per court cases and that. The only thing what them for do is the people that don't complain say they want to know how the financial wise business. Now the financial business, now not the problem. We all know that. So the chairman, where be say if now in the govern everything, any for come out and pull in reports in bank statements, in everything towards waiting he do, how the money run down, how many money be there before they come, how many money be done there, how many money they now. So again for run down on the financial stuff there, where I think say now if before don't do force, we I know maybe you do one, but I think so now the force it before don't do. And then you see how I get for how they use the money as a team for call everybody. Everybody need for come as a team. Everybody need for come as one and then let them work together. Let them try for
Jerome,
build for
what's
something
in
for the
funny
future.
part is how me don't go into election, they don't appoint me as director of female cricket. You they don't
Mm-hmm.
appoint me as technical director, another person as development. And there one more no more. There's a delegate they don't go vote say nobody no get position again. We all not member. Does that make sense?
Exactly, Maggie. It don't make sense. If you get a board, if you get a board, at least parent board then somebody need to be the head of something. Whereas it make it easy for now for work and achieve all what you know achieve as a board. But if you can't, you say, oh, nobody not get no position again. I will now work now for do something. That means now the leader, the chairman, now you want work now this work also for do one. But something need for the then somebody need for get in your own department, and then somebody need for run in department. Somebody need for get in your own job. Somebody need for run in for do in job. So now they need for do.
All right. Bibex, I don't mix so. What did they say? Breaches mag. So mean a breaches. You says if everybody when the salon not mean a be breaches, but now I don't talk Aussie. But me still a salon titi tigi. All right, we dey push the show go small. We can do we last draw. Let's check how many people don't enter for it this year. Hashtag don't forget for spell together. I see some people that they separate them. We get 11 people. Can we take this to 20 and do the last draw for the last 200,000? It's just about giving out willingly and support, and support. Jeru still so we Salone Premier League, we see goals. What the league be start last year, people let it grumble now, 1-0, 2-1. But now we see goals. A team like Blackpool, conceding 5 goals against Bo Rangers. A team where draw with Lions, a team where now one of the best team in the second rounds, mighty Blackpool. Then be so
Yeah.
consistent. They only lost then touch where they lost to Eastern Tigers on the day where this incident take place, where the goalkeeper for Eastern Tigers in foot broke. So, what do you think about that match day and how you feel? Say this go boost Bo Rangers the morale for keep on going, winning against
That
Blackpool
Maggie,
5-0.
that match really surprised me because I don't know which happened with the goalie. I don't know if not the defense. I either say that the goals are on outside the score, but I don't really know if they lose focus. But this not a game we be say mighty Blackpool. Therefore step up for the game. Now a big game. Big game you always need for ready. Not but not for motivate you for play big game. You for be motivated for play a big game. Especially in a game with 1 point. So I don't know, but like as for Boy Rangers, this they give them confidence. Whereas they need for push now for win, and win. They not for look back again. They not for look back to the results. They for look to next one. Every game, Boy Rangers, take as final as well as all the other team there. Every game for you now, you will take as final because you get less game now. The
All
leave
right.
the candle now. Take your game as it is.
Okay. All right, take the game as it is. Let we check for the draw. I see them people that will get problem. They bluff now the comment section say they don't score. Me no care. Me no
I don't
know
see
where to
that.
not score. Me no know where to not score and not to me business. Me no get business day. If una want to score, una not score, we na Monday will get game. we proudly go win our next 2 games, and we proudly stay 6. We go Europe. With the new coach, we win Europa League. Yeah. So we're not going to win a Champions League. We're going to embarrass England. So Bayern Munich with 8 knots, 7 knots now in a business. That now for Gunners fan them. Because I don't know why they can report on a result. Now this comment section. We're not getting nothing for with us now. Nothing we not get for with us now.
Now for flop con somebody they go there for yes, the English family they get the
Una they go Champions League for go embarrass England. So we they go Europa and we go win them. So una know that. Una not saying it's all go Europa, we must reach final. Last year, a small team make una win them because they get miss and they get not to kick man. Una therefore go to 8 not a total of 15-0 against Bayern Munich, and una biggest customer Barcelona. Una try the no more. All right, let me take the last draw, and I hope na Arsenal possibly win now because they didn't have this comment section. They're not getting that's what they can do now for bluff for the 1 goal. They don't score. When they talk important talk, cricket, still waiting for do with we Sierra Leone and they can put England talk in this place, eh? Who's kind of problem this? Who's kind of Kalo team this? All right, let me take we last draw. We go say bye. So it's hashtag Eid is here, and we want to say happy Eid Mubarak to all we Muslim brothers and sisters. It's a long journey. We hope say una prayers them all go come to reality. All right, we dey take the last draw now. Wow. Jerry, we know what happen. So this person are the first person will enter in name for the first hashtag. As we start the program in Teladuna, the first hashtag. And finally win. Congratulations, Ibrahim. Ibrahim, congratulations. And we want to say we go get to you for let you get you Lilithin where you don't win for the Eid. Well, thanks guys for joining us today. Aruna Pepe Blog, a friend from Canada, Fode Lafia Makale of the Gunners, Dimitros Katawega Bad Luck Pan Draw, you never win. MK Desmope, and always join with today and the cricket guys. They're not in the ass, but enjoy because cricket issue deep. We just getting started. Hopefully next week we go get interview session with players them from cricket, some other stakeholders. Let we get the views because this party they said this stakeholder no get the locals for be a delegate. Others they say not them get for make decision. So we go find out more, but we go come with more other news we get for do with sport. There's more win. The draw know you face, it doesn't you not part of this show. Win. Now for Dimitros I feel like more because from yesterday they keep fast.
And team they win for team they win for why not?
Me not care them because Arsenal fans for
they don't equalize by though. Not for they play broken team.
Who's Arsenal fan now they got it's me money 3:00 Sunday.
They play broken team.
And I go for check this list. If the person there that Arsenal they support, no, you don't win. Take that. We're not going to change again. All right, Jerome. Now, so we'll go say bye-bye. Thanks for joining us. We'll go join you again next Sunday at 2 for bringing more information on sports. Me and Maggie, and I'll be there with Jerome Ibrahim. And we also talked to Francis Trevor Samura, the chairman for cricket, and Emmanuel Pesima, when I've been director of cricket, director of development for cricket. Now, position all day, you know, member. Until then, and Gabby, as from today, because now we don't change your name now, my phone as TD, to technical director again, member. I hope you understand. And so, me on CC Elizabeth French, when I women cricket, head of women cricket or director, ain't not to nobody again. in a member now. So una all na member, every one of una na member until further notice. All right then, and then we get 2 members. We get Alaji Koroma and na police officer, and we get I think Abu Olion we don't can constitute to 7 members. This they say they not agree. The chairman say that the people that will get the right elect them for be part. And also one thing at cricket, the policeman are them boku, but still not them divide. All right then, until we say welcome next week. Well, we go say goodbye for today. Bye bye. And Jerome will go see that WhatsApp group.
Yeah, everybody take care.